with another lawn clippings video by Fawn. Today we are introducing our new set, Summertime Charm. I absolutely love this set because of the adorable mason jar in it. It has all of these great icons that you can put inside, like a firefly, heart, stars, flowers, so many fun things. You've got some great sentiments to and from, which is awesome for tags, some cute little scallops, and a little label to put on the jar too. Then we also have the Lawn Cuts dies for this set. So you can cut out a lot of the images and it makes it super easy and a lot of fun to use on lots of projects. So let's kind of stamp these out and then make a little something with this set. I'm stamping out the mason jar from this set, and one of the things I love about this jar is not only can you fill it with the icons that are included in this set, but you can also fill it with all sorts of things from other sets, like the butterflies from Flutterby or the trees from Let It Snow for the holidays. I mean, you could have so much fun with this, putting all sorts of different things inside of it. Another thing that's really fun to do is to stamp this jar on vellum or acetate to get that jar look. So you can stamp on kind of different mediums like that and see what kind of cool things you could get with the jar. Here are the little stars in this set, and one thing I love about them, the stars and the hearts, is that there's the outline and the solid. And what's great about this is the solid one looks really awesome layered in different colored inks inside the jar. You can also go ahead and stamp in one color with the solid and then stamp in another color with the outline and get a really cool look that way too. And here are those really sweet hearts. I just love those, and layering the hearts and stars together or kind of creating a confetti pattern with them is just too cute. Here we have the strawberry in this set. I love the strawberry because it's just so summery. It can be really good for kind of food related stuff too, so recipe books or tags for different things that you might make for someone, just really cute. I love this solid flower, not only because it's just super cute and bubbly, but also because it makes a really good background, like a tone-on-tone background. You can stamp them or in a bunch of different colors and create a cool little pattern with them too. And there is another cute little flower in this set. And then now I'm stamping out one of my favorite parts of this set, and that is this firefly. I just love fireflies. I think they are pure magic, and I am so excited to have a stamp of one now. They're just so cute and they're really sweet in the jar. Also created this little glow stamp here, so you can see you can stamp it in yellow or any kind of light color and it looks like the glow of the firefly. It's kind of a cute little frame too. You can actually fit the hearts and stars in it too, so you can kind of get pretty creative with that stamp. Here's a sentiment that goes great with the firefly and with the other icons in this set too. It's so sweet and I just love the font. It's just a happy, sweet sentiment. We have two lemons in this set, one outline one and one solid. The outline you could also kind of color it like an orange too, which would be really cute. I love this solid one because it's got this retro look to it, so if you stamp them all lined up, I think it would be a really cute, clean and simple card. I have a great label stamp in this set that fits perfectly on the jar. It's really cute with paper piecing or just stamping directly like I'm doing here. We also have two scallops in this set and they fit perfectly on the jar. I just love them because it kind of adds that country charm to the jar. They're really sweet. You can stamp the outline like I did here. You could stamp this solid one in lots of fun colors. Another thing I love about the little scallops is you can connect them kind of like a banner, just like this, and it's a really cute look on a card. It's really fun and kind of a cool way to get even more out of this set. There is a to and from in the set, and they're separate, which is great because you can do them apart like that or stacked. And they're perfect inside this label. The label is great for handwriting and great for stamping in, so I kind of like to line up the to and from and then pick them up with my block so I know they're spaced perfectly. I love this idea for a little tag or mini card on maybe a gift of food that you brought to someone, some cookies or something like that. It's a really cute thing. I mean, that to and from is just adorable. A thanks sentiment that fits perfectly inside the label and also looks great outside the label too. It's a great size sentiment and perfect for all sorts of different cards too. I went ahead and added some color just to brighten this whole thing up, and I wanted to show you how the dies line up with the stamp. So you can see right there it just lines up right against the black stamp line. You can see the cut edge is right there, and that's going to leave that slightly larger than a 32nd of an inch border when it cuts, which makes it look like perfect fussy cutting. I wanted to show you all of the dies lined up so you can see all of the images that you can cut out with the Lawn Cuts die set. So now it's time to create some stuff with this set. Here are some of our pink lemonade papers. I just love this green plaid paper, so I'm going to stamp the label on it and just show you how cute paper piecing is with this set. And now I'll stamp my thanks sentiment right there on the label so that I can easily cut it out and adhere it to my jar. Here is a quick close-up of how it lines up exactly with your stamped image, and I like to use some painter's tape or washi tape to hold down my dies when I put them through my die cutting machine. Right there, just crank it through, and then you'll see how wonderful this cut image looks. I just love that little white border that it leaves, and there's my cute little firefly all cut out. I'm going to go ahead and glue on that little paper piece label that I made earlier so that I have a jar that's ready to go as a tag or on any card that I make. I like making a lot of these jars all at once. And now I'm going to line up my fireflies to make a quick and simple and fun little card. Here I have my firefly glow, but I went to kind of position the stamp and I realized that some of that ink was going to go onto my perfectly cut fussy cut border. So I'm just using a Post-it and I'm lining it up with the edge of the stamp. And that way it'll protect it, just a quick little mask, it'll protect that white edge, and I'll be able to stamp it so it looks like the glow is contained within the jar. So that's a fun way to kind of mask off your edges. If you're stamping the glow or hearts or stars or anything, just use a Post-it, really easy to do. I just love those little glow lines, they're so cute. And now I'll remove my mask and you can see it protected the white edge and it kind of kept the glow looking like it's on the inside there. Just adhering my little fireflies down with some glue dots, and now I'm picking some patterns out of the Pink Lemonade 6x6 pad. We've got these two really yellow patterns. I wanted this to be a really happy card, really go along with the You Brighten My Day sentiment, so I decided to stick with mostly yellows. There's another piece from the Pink Lemonade collection, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment directly on that really subtle pattern paper piece. I love that piece because of just the subtle texture on it. And right now I'm just trimming down that piece and I'm going to create some score lines to make a little banner. So I'm scoring right next to each part of the sentiment and then I'm going to score a 1/4 inch to the left and right of each of those lines to create my cute little banner shape. So it's score line right by the sentiment and then a 1/4 inch over, just like that. And you'll see I can fold my edges back like that and create this really adorable banner, and it's so easy to do. I wanted to create some flagged ends on my banner here just to add a little spice. So I cut straight down the middle and then I connect the end point with the top of my cut. And that's how I create a perfect banner every time. That's really easy to do. So I'm just connecting those 2 points and now I have a fun little banner shape, and I'll do it on the other side. Here are some of the Pink Lemonade element stickers, and I love this border sticker. It's just a cute little border to add underneath my jar, and I wanted to bring in a little bit more of the green since the fireflies are green and there's a little green in that paper. I'm cutting down my sticker and then saving the rest of it to use on a different project. And I just tape that down, and now my sentiment is going to go right over that. I'm using a lot of foam adhesive here because I just love to mention, especially on really simple cards like this, it just adds that little extra something to it. On the firefly, I'm going to double up on my foam adhesive so that the firefly that's flying out is kind of even more popped up. So it really looks like it's flying out of the jar, which I think is really cute. And now I'm adhering down my cute little banner and finishing off this really simple card that I think would brighten anyone's day. So that is Summertime Charm. It's such a fun set. There's so many things you can do with it because you can put all sorts of different things inside the jar, even Christmas trees or something like that. I mean, this set is useful all year round, not just for spring and summertime. We have all these great icons like the hearts, the stars, strawberries, some flowers, lemons, and of course our firefly too. We have great sentiments, You Brighten My Day, and thanks, and also a to and from. Both the thanks and to and from fit perfectly in this label stamp, which you can stamp right on the jar, or paper piece like we did here, which is really fun. It makes for a really quick card or tag. This little scallop here, it kind of adds some kind of country charm to the mason jar. So you can add these in the solid or in the outline if you wanted to color it in. We also have the dies that match. So right here we use the die to cut out the mason jar, which looks awesome, and we use them to cut out the fireflies on this card too, which is really adorable. You can put in and layer any of these images into the jars. For example, the strawberries, you could have a bunch of strawberries in there or a bunch of hearts. The solid is great for that because you could stamp the solid and kind of overlap them, the hearts and stars, and it looks really awesome. You can also create cool backgrounds with all of these little icons. There's just so much you can do with this set, and it's absolutely adorable and makes for really happy and fun cards like this. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye!